Hello everyone and welcome back to Business Mindset. If you had all the money in the world to do what you wanted, what would your life look like? Some people would love to get a huge mansion, while others may decide to purchase exotic cars. Many people would even prefer to pursue their dream careers or do an elaborate wedding. Money may not be the reason behind happiness, but it sure is important for human living. Every beautiful thing that you've always dreamed about is only achievable with money. Imagine having all the money that you would ever need. You're surely going to enjoy a lot of luxury when you can spend freely without worrying about bankruptcy or debt. Today we're going to be talking about 10 steps to achieve financial freedom. Make sure that you stay till number 1, as you don't want to miss any step. Number 10. Understand your present financial position. You can't achieve financial freedom without knowing your starting point. Looking at how much debt you have, how much savings you don't have, and how much money you need can be a depressing reality. But this is a valuable step in the right direction. Compile a list of all your debts: mortgage, student loans, car loan, credit cards, and any other debt you may have accumulated. Don't forget to include any money you may have borrowed from friends or family members over the years. Now take a deep breath. And another one. Then add up all the numbers. How much debt do you have? If it's a big number, don't freak out. The tips in this video will teach you financial freedom and how to eliminate such debt. Next, take a look at all the money you've saved up. Compile a list of all your savings accounts, stocks, company stock matching programs, company retirement matching programs, and retirement plans. Then we'll add the recurring monthly payments you receive, such as salary, side hustle money, and so on. Keep these numbers in mind as we work through the next few financial freedom tips. Number 9. Look at money positively. Debt can definitely be a little bit discouraging, but remember that money is a good thing, even if it seems to carry a lot of burdens right now. You deserve to achieve financial freedom. People who don't make a lot of money often feel shame when it comes to making money. And so the biggest obstacle that many people experience when it comes to making money is that they feel like having money is bad. Many feel guilty for having it and guiltier for wanting it, but we shouldn't feel this way about money. Money is simply a necessity like food or water. It helps you buy the things you need and live the life you want. To experience financial freedom, you're going to need to look at money as a tool to help you achieve your dreams, fuel your energy, and live a stress-free life you can enjoy. Because if you view money negatively, you'll subconsciously sabotage your chances of making and keeping it. Number 8. Write down your goals. Why do you need money? Do you want to get rid of debt for good? Are you desperate to escape the 9-to-5 grind? Is there a place you've always wanted to travel to? Do you need to save for weddings, kids, or retirement? If you want to achieve financial freedom, it's going to be easier when you tie it to an emotional goal. You're advised to write down any reason why you feel that you need money. Don't leave anything out. If you're interested in more detail, you can break down these goals into mini goals that help you achieve the main goal. You might not accomplish everything you want in a month, but a year is a long time to make progress on your goals. Make sure your goal is tied to a specific number that you want to hit. Believe it or not, you'll start working towards those goals without even realizing it. Knowing exactly what you want to achieve makes achieving financial freedom a million times easier. Number 7. Monitor your spending. If you want to make sure that you have more than enough money at your disposal, you have to monitor your spending. If you fail to monitor your spending, there's a risk you will end up spending too much and falling into debt. An important step toward financial freedom is tracking your spending. You can use a tool which will let you know how much money you're spending, which categories you've overspent in, how much money is in all of your accounts, and how much debt you have. A great feature of financial tools is that they also let you set goals. You can keep track of your goals. and know the exact month you'll be able to hit the goal based on how much money you put in, thus keeping you accountable and reminding you to keep putting money towards it for you. Number 6, pay yourself first. You've probably heard the expression pay yourself first before, but in case you haven't, pay yourself first means putting a specific amount of money in your savings account before paying anything else such as bills. And the act of paying yourself first has helped countless people inch closer to achieving financial freedom. Why should you do this? Because if you want to pay yourself $1,000 per pay period first, then whatever's left over needs to go towards bills. And if you don't have enough to cover those bills, then you're forced to pick up a side income to make up the costs. By paying yourself first, you guarantee that you're always putting money aside to invest in yourself. By doing the opposite, you only get whatever is left over, which usually isn't substantial enough to help you experience financial freedom. You can pay yourself first in other ways too. For example, if your company has a retirement savings program, you can ask to have money withdrawn for your retirement. That way, you're investing in yourself and your future first. The money gets deducted from your pay, so everything that's left over is money that you can put aside for your bills and expenses. Number 5, spend less. In 1958, Warren Buffett purchased a 5-bedroom home for $31,500 and hasn't moved out of it since. His net worth, an astounding $90.3 billion. He can afford a bigger and more expensive home, but his frugality might very well be the reason why he's one of the world's richest people. The truth is, plenty of rich people don't look like rich people. Zuckerberg literally wears the same boring t-shirt and jeans every day. Buying less stuff can actually help you get richer. By spending less, 2 things work in your favor. 1, you'll have more money to put aside for your financial freedom. 2, you'll learn that you actually need a lot less stuff to survive, which also helps you put aside more money. And this goes into our next point. Number 4, spend your money on experiences, not items. Life's short. It's not about hoarding all your cash until you're 65. You're allowed to enjoy life while you're alive. Ultimately, the things that'll help you live a more fulfilled life will be the experiences you have, not the products you own. What's your happiest memory? What were you doing? Who were you with? Let's create more memories just like that. You've always dreamed of traveling to Rome. You've been saving up money for a year to experience your dream vacation. Go on that vacation feeling guilt-free. You didn't go into debt for it, you've earned it. Or you can become a digital nomad and travel the world while working abroad. Life is made up of moments. The best ones come from quality time spent with friends and family. While some products can help bring you closer to your family, like weekly family video game night, most of them don't add much value. Don't spend money you don't have to pretend that you have money. Number 3, settle your debt. Some people will tell you it's wiser to invest your money in stocks instead of paying off your debt. If you're an expert stock picker, maybe that's true. But if you've never invested in stocks before, you could wind up with more debt. A lot of people feel the same thing after finishing their last debt payment. Relief. If you have $50,000 in debt, even if you have $30,000 in cash in the bank, you can't really call yourself financially free. You're still $20,000 in the hole. While paying someone else isn't as glamorous as having money in the bank, it does bring you closer to financial freedom. There are 2 main methods of paying off debt: snowball and avalanche. Snowball is when you pay off the smallest debt first. Avalanche is when you pay off the debt with the highest interest rate. You need to decide what works best for you. Number 2, create additional sources of income. If you're serious about financial freedom, you've got to sacrifice some blood, sweat, and tears. Your 9 to 5 might not cut it. If that's the case, you need to step it up and look for money outside your current job. Some experts recommend having 7 streams of income. If you have a 9 to 5 job, congratulations, you have one. Only 6 more to go. Now you can look at your sources of income in 2 ways: active income, trading time for money, or passive income, money that can keep coming in even while you sleep. If you trade your time for money, you're limited by the hours of the day. Here are a few side jobs you can do to earn an active income. Become a freelance writer finding jobs on ProBlogger, helping a business owner as a virtual assistant with jobs on Upwork, become an Uber driver, etc. If you don't have a lot of time to devote to earning income, you can focus on increasing your income streams with passive income, like starting a drop-shopping online store on Obolo, start your own custom clothing business on Shopify, invest in stocks, etc. Fortunately, your 7 streams of income can all come from the same source. For example, if you're an e-commerce expert, your 7 streams of income can come from creating 7 different stores. And remember, you don't need to start with 7 streams. You can build up to it over time. Number 1. Invest in your future. The last financial freedom tip is an important one. Say you follow the advice and recommendations in this article, get out of debt and grow your savings. That might be enough to help you out right now. But what if the unexpected happens? Will you be prepared for it? It's important to set aside money for rainy days and retirement. If you've got that 9-to-5 job, talk to your company about adding a retirement plan or check to see if you're already having deductions made towards it. The deductions get taken out before it hits your account, so you never feel like you're losing money. And it's pretty cool to check it out periodically and see your savings grow. Next, you want to save enough money for an emergency fund. The emergency fund is only for unplanned emergencies, like a tree crashing onto your house, a car accident you need to pay for out of pocket, or a visit to the hospital. By setting aside money for rainy days and retirement, you'll be less likely to end up back to where you are now, wishing for financial freedom. While you're here, go ahead and click one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there!